The Obstacle is the Way, The Timeless Art of Turning Trials into Triumph by Ryan Holiday is a book that draws heavily from the philosophy of Stoicism to teach readers how to use obstacles and adversity as opportunities for growth and success. The book is broken down into 3 sections: perception, action, and will. In each section, Holiday provides actionable steps and insights that can help entrepreneurs and business leaders overcome challenges and achieve their goals. Chapter 1: Perception. The first chapter of the book emphasizes the importance of perception in overcoming obstacles. According to Holiday, the way we perceive an obstacle determines how we react to it. If we see an obstacle as a roadblock or a setback, we are likely to give up or become discouraged. However, if we see the obstacle as an opportunity for growth or learning, we are more likely to find a way around it. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice reframing their perceptions of obstacles. Instead of seeing obstacles as something to be feared or avoided, entrepreneurs can train themselves to see obstacles as opportunities for growth and improvement. For example, if a business faces a financial setback, the entrepreneur can view it as an opportunity to reevaluate their business strategy and make necessary changes to improve their financial situation. Chapter 2: Action. In the second chapter, Holiday emphasizes the importance of taking action in the face of obstacles. He argues that the only way to overcome obstacles is to take deliberate, focused action. This requires a willingness to experiment, take risks, and make mistakes. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to adopt a bias for action mentality. This means being proactive and taking action even when faced with uncertainty or risk. For example, if an entrepreneur has an idea for a new product or service, they should take action to develop and launch it, even if they are unsure if it will be successful. Chapter 3: Will. In the third chapter, Holiday focuses on the importance of willpower in overcoming obstacles. He argues that willpower is essential for maintaining focus, discipline, and perseverance in the face of challenges and setbacks. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice developing their willpower through deliberate practice. This can involve setting challenging goals and working consistently towards achieving them. For example, an entrepreneur could set a goal to run a marathon and commit to a rigorous training program to build their physical and mental endurance. Chapter 4: The Discipline of Perception. The fourth chapter builds on the first chapter's emphasis on perception, emphasizing the importance of developing a disciplined approach to perception. According to Holiday, a disciplined approach to perception involves cultivating a sense of objectivity and detachment, allowing us to see obstacles more clearly and objectively. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice mindfulness and self-awareness. This can involve taking time to reflect on their thoughts and emotions, as well as developing techniques for maintaining an objective perspective when faced with challenges. For example, an entrepreneur could practice meditation or journaling to develop greater self-awareness and detachment from their thoughts and emotions. Chapter 5: The Discipline of Action. In this chapter, Holiday discusses the importance of taking deliberate and strategic action in the face of obstacles. He argues that taking action without a plan or strategy is often counterproductive and can lead to further setbacks. Instead, he recommends developing a clear plan of action and focusing on small, incremental steps towards achieving goals. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to develop a strategic plan for their business. This can involve setting clear goals, identifying potential obstacles and challenges, and developing a step-by-step plan for achieving those goals. Entrepreneurs can also focus on breaking down their goals into smaller, more manageable tasks and celebrating small successes along the way. Chapter 6: The Discipline of Will. In Chapter 6, Holiday delves deeper into the concept of willpower, emphasizing the importance of developing mental and emotional resilience in the face of challenges. He argues that building willpower requires a combination of discipline, focus, and self-awareness. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice self-discipline and self-control in their daily lives. This can involve setting clear boundaries, managing their time effectively, and avoiding distractions that can derail progress towards their goals. Entrepreneurs can also develop a daily meditation or mindfulness practice to help build mental and emotional resilience. Chapter 7: The Discipline of Perception. This chapter focuses on the importance of developing a clear and objective perspective on obstacles and challenges. Holiday argues that developing a disciplined approach to perception requires cultivating a sense of detachment and objectivity, allowing us to see obstacles more clearly and objectively. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice self-reflection and introspection. This can involve taking time to examine their own thoughts and emotions, as well as seeking feedback from others to gain a more objective perspective on their business and decision-making. Entrepreneurs can also practice visualizing potential obstacles and challenges and developing a plan of action for overcoming them. Chapter 8. Preparation. In Chapter 8, Holiday emphasizes the importance of preparation in overcoming obstacles and achieving success. He argues that preparing for potential obstacles and challenges in advance can help entrepreneurs develop the resilience and mental fortitude needed to overcome them. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to develop a contingency plan for potential obstacles and challenges. This can involve identifying potential risks and challenges and developing a plan of action for mitigating those risks or overcoming those challenges. Entrepreneurs can also focus on building their skills and knowledge through ongoing learning and development, allowing them to be better prepared for unexpected obstacles or challenges. Chapter 9. Unbiased Thought. In this chapter, Holiday emphasizes the importance of developing an objective and unbiased approach to decision-making. He argues that our biases and preconceptions can often cloud our judgment and prevent us from making clear and rational decisions. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice active listening and seek out diverse perspectives when making decisions. This can involve seeking input from team members or seeking out feedback from customers or other stakeholders. Entrepreneurs can also practice questioning their own assumptions and biases and consider alternative viewpoints when making decisions. Chapter 10. Right Action. In Chapter 10, Holiday discusses the importance of taking action that is aligned with our values and principles. He argues that when we act in accordance with our values, we are more likely to achieve long-term success and fulfillment. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to develop a clear set of values and principles for their business. This can involve identifying the core values and beliefs that drive their business and ensuring that all decisions and actions are aligned with those values. Entrepreneurs can also practice setting clear boundaries and saying no to opportunities or actions that do not align with their values. Chapter 11. The Present Moment. In this chapter, Holiday emphasizes the importance of being fully present and engaged in the present moment. He argues that focusing on the present can help us develop greater clarity, awareness, and resilience. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice mindfulness and presence in their daily lives. This can involve setting aside time for meditation or other mindfulness practices, as well as practicing presence and awareness in everyday activities. Entrepreneurs can also focus on being fully engaged and present in their work, avoiding distractions and multitasking. Chapter 12. The Art of Acquiescence. Chapter 12 focuses on the concept of acquiescence, or accepting and embracing our circumstances even when they are difficult or challenging. Holiday argues that by accepting and embracing our circumstances, we can develop greater resilience and strength. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to practice acceptance and gratitude in their daily lives. This can involve focusing on the positive aspects of their business and circumstances and expressing gratitude for the opportunities and challenges they face. Entrepreneurs can also focus on developing a growth mindset, embracing challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Chapter 13. The Discipline of Will. In the final chapter of the book, Holiday returns to the concept of willpower, emphasizing the importance of developing mental and emotional resilience in the face of challenges. He argues that by developing the discipline of will, we can overcome obstacles and achieve long-term success. One actionable step that entrepreneurs can take to implement this point is to focus on developing mental and emotional resilience through regular exercise, meditation, and self-care. Entrepreneurs can also practice setting clear goals and focusing on small, incremental steps towards achieving those goals.